Jason, Daisy girl, what's the deal? What's going on, everybody? It's a wonderful Saturday morning, man. It's 77 degrees. It is unseasonably warm, but I'm not mad about it because my son got a football game today. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. But yeah, my son got a football game today. So it's supposed to be like a high 82 degrees or something like that here in Baltimore. I ain't tripping about it. I'm happy about that. After that, we gonna go see Five Nights at Freddy's. What up, Tyler? Tyler Durden. What's going on? Like I said, one in the chat if y'all can hear me. All right, that's what's up. But yeah, after that, we gonna go see Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my gosh, I already know that movie gonna be packed out. That movie's gonna be packed out. All these kids that like that goddamn shit. Like my son been anticipating this movie for like months. I bought tickets for it last month just to make sure we had some. Um, but they're in the playoffs. My son, I don't know how they made the playoffs. They only won 2 games. Playoffs. Don't get me to lie to you. However, the 2 games they won was in the last 2 weeks, and they've been balling. These kids been balling. Now they starting to understand the concept of football and plays and getting their football IQ up. They 9 years old, and these kids can play. So hopefully they go. You know they got to win this game and another game, and they get to go to the championship. So the team they playing today ain't no slouch. So, so I'm headed there. But it's a beautiful day out here, y'all. We got five in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like, share the stream. What up, Steph? What up, BA? Anyway, so let's get to it. So, surprise, surprise, surprise. Robert Card, the Maine shooter, the guy that the shooter in Maine, who eluded the cops for some days, found dead in the woods, allegedly with a double tap to the head. If that don't scream Treadstone, if that don't scream loose ends tied up, I don't know what does. That shit is mysterious. That's some mysterious shit. You know what I mean? Yo, the shit crazy to me. So this guy, right? It's shit out of a movie, yo. The dude go and he commits some heinous acts at a at a sorry, I'm listening to this. He do some heinous acts at a bowling alley, it's at a billiards hall, in a bar and grill. Now, I don't know if the bowling alley and the billiards hall was the same place or what, but it was, allegedly 3 different spots. Nobody engaged him, not whatsoever. Um, Traffic cams, all that other stuff. Police catch up to him finally, or catch up to his car at least, right? Catch up to his car. And, it's at a dock. It's at like a boat slip. So I'm like, this, he done. And I said it on my stream. I said, this dude, he done got on a little John boat, and he done gotten. There we go. They said after 30, one in the chat, make sure y'all can still hear me. Make sure y'all can still hear me. One in the chat. So time to look for this dude. A couple of hours after they said they was going to send breaking news. Shout out to Jimmy Doss for sending it to me because I wasn't abreast of it because I was doing some stuff with my son. Found dead. The shooter found dead in the woods. Double tap to the head. Question is who did the double tap? Did some good old boys find him and give a little bit of street justice, right? Or did Langley tie up some loose ends? I mean, guys, this shit is straight out of a fucking novel, and it makes it seem more and more like this shit was a setup, like this shit was an op, or or The body that they found was that the original Robert Card, whose identity they stole to pull off what they pulled off. They just offed him first. They gave him the old Stephen Paddock treatment, offed him first, and then assumed his identity to commit these heinous crimes. Steph crazy. Man, if I had the Don DeMarco, I'd give you the Don DeMarco right now. That's fucking hilarious. But you know what I mean? That's the question, guys. That's the phrase that pays. That's the $1 million question. Good old boys get them. Did Langley get them? Or is that the original? Is that the original Robert Card that they took care of first before assuming his identity and pulling off this shit? The plot thickens, guys. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. I mean, you can't double tap yourself. But no matter how you look at it, it was an op, man. You know, it's sad that these people lost their lives. You know, their family members got to start, burying their loved ones. It's sad. It's sad, guys. That's why I always tell you, keep your head on a swivel. Be situationally aware, guys. Be prepared to fight for your life. And if you ain't got a gun, get you a gun. I don't know how many times I got to say that. If you ain't got a gun, get you a gun. And I know the gun ain't the end all be all, but guess what? It's the great equalizer, and it'll give you a fighting chance. Just imagine if one person in any of those spots was able to put rounds, send rounds back his way. How many lives would have been saved? I point at, Stephen Williford in Texas, right? The Sutherland Springs shooter. He took him out. One man with an AR-15. I point to the kid out there in, I wish I knew his name, in Indiana, who had his Glock with the red dot on top. He had himself a nice little Glock. Took out the shooter with the AR-15 coming out the bathroom in the mall in Indiana. Just one person sending rounds back that way could have saved so many people. And they still don't understand is that we'll never know. We'll never know. They're going to sweep this shit under the rug now. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if we get a manifesto. They call Chad in for a special extraction. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a manifesto. Now they can put out the manifesto. Oh, this is what he said. They can start pushing more gun control. Kamala Harris comes out. She wants to do a gun confiscation right now. You knew it was coming. You know it was coming. They about to start politicizing all of this. Maine's a fucking ultra 2A. It's a 2A sanctuary. That's what I didn't understand. Like, nobody had something. Nobody was strapped in none of them places. The pool hall? Nobody got nothing on them? This shit don't make sense to me, guys. But the shooter was found double tapped in the woods. The shit is more suspicious now. The shit now it sounds like an op, guys. It sounds like an op. And I don't know who it wouldn't sound like that to. I don't care if you're the most sensible gun control, left-leaning, trust the government advocate. You got to look at that like, wait, what? So the shooter y'all was looking for, y'all couldn't find, was found dead in the woods, 2 to the head. Nah, that don't pass the smell test. That don't pass the smell test. And I don't think it's going to be the last one, guys. It's election season. What Hotep and Hotep Jesus say? Get low. Get low, it's election year. So like I said, guys, be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared. Keep your head on the swivel. Be situationally aware. Profiling keeps you alive. Profiling keeps you alive. Profiling keeps you alive. Understand that. Profiling keeps you alive, guys. Don't let nobody else tell you different. Period. Don't let nobody else tell you different. Profiling keeps you alive. Get you a gun. If you can carry a gun in your state, you can get a concealed carry license in your state. Get that. Get that. My people in PA, I didn't know this. If you got a Pennsylvania, I thought I couldn't. I got a Pennsylvania license, and I didn't know that. I thought I couldn't carry in Philly. I thought Philly was off limits, right? No, apparently I can open carry in Philly. With my concealed carry license in Pennsylvania, I can open carry in Philly if I ever go to Philly. Didn't know that. Travel to one of them counties, York County, whatever county, Chester County, wherever county. If you're in Pennsylvania, get your license. Get that Utah license. Utah give you 30 by itself. And get the license in your state. I'm strapped right now going to a goddamn youth football game because you never know what's going to happen here. You never know what's going to happen here. And I'm in the suburbs right now. I'm like, fuck, just to be prepared. Just to be prepared. Because we see what happens, guys. Like Maine, don't shit happen in Maine. We've never heard of a shooting happen in Maine. And they seem to always happen in these affluent suburban areas. Anybody heard of a mass shooting happening in Baltimore City? Nope. Never heard of shooting in Baltimore City. The fucking shooter gonna get put the fuck down he might get put the fuck down by one of the kids in the goddamn school. Straight up. What up, Brandon? You know what I mean? Like, look at this shit. You got white folks out here about to ride bikes and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, but still, you never know. I'm strapped anyway. If you don't learn anything from these shootings, right, guys, these random acts of violence, is that it's evil in the world. It's evil in the world, whether people are made to do it or they're just evil themselves and they want to carry out something crazy. There's evil in the world, and you got to be able to get from the evil. Understand that. Gotta be. If you new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to donate to the channel, $ Cannon Hotep. That's $ Cannon Hotep. Every little bit helps. Hotep on $ Hotep on Cash App. To the game, Cash App. To the game. My daughter keep calling back to back. She don't want shit. She probably hungry. She'll never pack her lunch when she go to dance. Anyway, I'm at the game, about to go root my son on. Hopefully they make it to the second round. Wish my son some luck. Ricerstown Mustangs. Anyway, until next time, don't miss and watch out for tail wagging the dog, guys. I'll holler at you.